Your customer is ecstatic about the work that you've done. You ask if they'll leave a review on Google. They say yes, and then it never comes through. Why is this happening? Well, I'm going to reveal that here today in this video, as well as my 6-step process that I've deployed with many of our clients to get more Google reviews. This process, along with the 2 principles that I'm going to share with you, you can take, modify, and improve to fit your company and make the process work even better along with your workflow. So let's get into it. In the description below this video, there's a link to a playlist with every single video that we've done on reviews and review getting. I encourage you to check that out after this video is done. Moving on, the 2 principles I want to talk about. It's important we lead with this first because the rest of it will make a lot more sense. The first one is to remove all the friction in the review getting process. So if you're just asking somebody for a review, but you're not giving them the direct link to go do it, that's an example of creating friction. So you want to remove the friction as much as possible. And we'll chat more about this in the 6-step process next, about how this removes friction. The second principle to be mindful of is that you need to remind people in different ways, different channels. Some people are very auditory, some people need to see it come up on their phone, some people need to have a phone call around it. Reaching people in different ways allows you to collect reviews at the greatest possible rate and velocity. Okay, so it's about meeting people where they are, and this process hits on all different types of people. So what is the 6-step process? It begins when the service is done, as described. And the first type of ask that you'll make for a review is the verbal one. It's maybe the most obvious. When the invoice is paid, your technician asks for the review. And so that's the first time that it's happening. The second step of the process is to leave something behind, like a business card with a QR code on it that says, scan the code to leave us a review. Something as simple as that can be effective. And the technician, they will ask for the review verbally, and they will give the card so people can scan it. So now they've gotten a verbal reminder, they've gotten a physical reminder, and you've removed a lot of the friction in order for them to leave the review. The third follow-up is the text message follow-up, typically automated. If you don't have automation working right now for your business in regards to review getting, you're really missing out on a huge percentage of people that would leave you the review. The text message follow-up is a good one because most people see all of their text messages at a minimum. Okay, that's the reason it's great, because the fourth follow-up that you will send is an email follow-up, which those often get ignored. However, some people live and die by their email, and so they'll see it. You might follow up a couple times with automation there on the email side, probably not the text message side. You don't want to bombard people. The email side will hit that specific demographic at the time that they're ready to engage and leave you that review. And that's the fourth one. So it's kind of like a mobile follow-up as well as a digital follow-up. The fifth follow-up that you might send is one that not everybody deploys. Okay, but there are ways to do this at scale, and it's the thank you follow-up, where you send something via direct mail. So you'll send them a postcard with a QR code on it. You could do a handwritten thing. You could just make it automated. It doesn't really matter. The point is that you're reaching out and you're getting another touch with the customer, and this one is also physical. They're getting something in the mail. They can see it before they throw it away, right? Or they can see it and they can think, oh, I need to leave this company a review. They did such a great job. They might put it on the refrigerator and then get back to it when they're ready. Physical is awesome because it's harder for them to forget unless they throw it away. But you can't stop that. So the sixth and final step of the review follow-up process that works really, really well and has a bunch of other benefits is the customer service follow-up, like the quality assurance. So somebody from your office follows up a week or 2 weeks after the service to ask, hey, how's everything going with that repair? Hey, how's that new install doing? The customer is going to say, oh, it's great. The technician was amazing, yada, yada, yada. And that person on the phone will say, great. Will you leave us a review on Google? They're going to say yes. And that person will say, great, I will send you the link. When do you think you'll be able to submit that review? Now this makes them accountable to what they're saying. So you're not holding them accountable by any means, but you are making them mentally accountable to leaving the review by asking a question like that. When do you think you'll have the time to do this review? And they'll tell you, like, great, I'll be looking out for it. And that's it. That's the 6-step follow-up. The bonus part of that sixth follow-up is if there were problems with what was happening, you could easily solve them. The other bonus from that six-step follow-up is the person sees that you actually care. You're calling about the service to make sure it was good. The benefit to your company is it's one more opportunity to ask for a review. So if you think about these principles in reaching people in many different ways, so physically, verbally, via their mobile phone, their email, I think that's all of them, right? It allows you to hit on all these different touch points and get the greatest chance of garnering a review. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, in the description below this video, there's a playlist where you can view all of our material on reviews and review getting. If you'd like some help with this, or maybe even just the digital part as a whole for your business, we'd be happy to guide you through that process. You can also find links in the description below this video to get on my calendar, have a strategy session with me, and see what we could do for your business this coming year and help you improve the top line revenue and more. That being said, I appreciate you for watching this video. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.